Hey everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today I am going to be sharing with you some dark romance books that I think you will really like. So the first book is Bully by Penelope Douglas. This book is our heroine and hero. They have been best friends for years, and the summer before freshman year, our hero, Jared, he goes off to visit his father, and he comes back a totally different person. And Tate, our heroine, she's like, what the heck, why is he being so mean to me? He's just being like a bully. And so flash forward a couple years later, Tate has been bullied by Jared for years now. And she goes off to Paris for abroad, France, and then she comes back, and then she's like, okay, I'm done with Jared and his rudeness to me. Like, I don't know what's wrong with him, but I'm gonna stop not like fighting back. And so it's very hate to love. It's very good. There's a lot of angst, and I just love Penelope Douglas so much. And they like fall in love, and it's amazing. So, and this is a series. This is the Maiden Lane series, so this is the first book, but the rest of the series is so good. Definitely pick this up if you want a good bully romance or dark romance. The next book I have is Dark Notes by Pam Godwin. This book is chunky, but it is so good. Our heroine is a piano player, and she kind of has been in this like bad spot all of her life. She's just had a really bad life so far, and she's been going to this private school, and there's this new music teacher, and he's a lot older than her. This is also like age gap, but she kind of like really likes him, and they start hanging out, and it's just so good. It's like forbidden, kind of like, but it also has a lot of kink in it. It's kind of, it's like, I'm trying to think of the right word. It's not like 50 Shades of Grey, but it's a lot better, and it kind of has a little bit of those undertones, I guess, like bondage. That's what I mean, bondage. That's why it's a little bit like 50 Shades of Grey, but only that. It's just some bondage, and just I just really love this book, and I've read a lot of Pam Godwin's books, and this book, so they kind of hang out, and they get together, and some things happen, and it's just really, really good. I promise you will love it if you like dark romance, and it does have a little bits of the music, and I thought that was really cool. But I just really like this book, and I definitely think you'll like it if you like dark romance. So the next couple of books is a trilogy by Jessica Hawkins. The first book is Violent Delights, and this is kind of a Mexican cartel romance, and it's really, really good. It's a love triangle, and so our heroine, a couple years ago, her family has always kind of been in the cartel business, and her father is like the head of their cartel. And so when she was younger, somebody like shot her mother, and that really impacted her, and she kind of like saw the aftermath of that. And so there were two brothers that were like soldiers of her father, and one of them is older, the older brother. They all thought that he did it, and he like ran away, and she saw him, and the rest of her life she believed he did it, killed her mom. And so flash forward a couple years from then, she is older, and she is actually dating the younger brother of the older brother. His name is Cristiano, the older brother, and the younger one is Diego. And so she's been dating Diego, and they like love each other, and then Cristiano all of a sudden like comes back into the picture, and he's kind of like a rival cartel, and she doesn't really know what to make of him because she still thinks that he killed her mother. But this trilogy is amazing. I love it so much. It's just a great series, and I just love all of Jessica Hawkins' books that I've read so far. Something in the Way is amazing. I think there's a series called like Possession, something like that. That one's really good. I need to read some more of her. She has a couple other series I need to read, but definitely pick this one up. It's so good. I probably didn't explain it well the way I did, but trust me, it's awesome. And I think it might be in Kindle Unlimited. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's definitely on Script. The next two books is a duet. This is the Born Darkly duet by Trisha Wolfe, and this like duet kind of follows this, I think she's a psychologist or a therapist or something, and she deals with a lot of like murder cases and kind of the psychology behind it. And so they get this prisoner, and she kind of has to work with him, and they start falling in love, but it's very dark. He's like a cold-blooded killer, and then there's another killer on the loose that is kind of like torturing and killing people. And so excuse me, I think he actually is trying to like help them figure out who it is, because it's similar along the lines of how he killed people. But it's really, really good. It's very dark. The second book I'm not gonna really talk about because it'll give spoilers for the first one, but this is a great, amazing dark romance book series, kind of. So the next book is Scarred Souls, Raise and Reap. I'm going to be talking about Raise. It's kind of like a 2-in-1 book. And so Raise is a mafia series, like book, and Raise has been in this like prison for most of his life, and he doesn't remember anything beyond that. And I think he was just like given a number that was like his name. And so I can't remember the Kisa's the heroine, and Kisa, she is in the mafia. She's a part of like the mafia families, and she is like engaged to this horrible, horrible man. He's so bad to her, and she doesn't really know how to get out of that. And she's kind of only staying with him because she knows he'll like go after her and try to kill her. And so when Raise gets out of the prison, there's like a breakout or something, he is given this one name of who kind of put him in this prison, and that's the name of who she's engaged to. And so she and Raise have a past, and I'm not going to talk about that because it'll spoil the book, but she recognizes him, and she's like, he's totally different. Like, what happened to him? We thought he was dead. And so they get together and rekindle their romance, and it's really, really good. But Tilly Cole is known for her dark romances, and this is very dark. So I think there's sexual abuse, sexual assault, just abuse, emotional and physical. But I really, really liked this one, and I think you should definitely give it a try if you like dark romance and kind of mafia vibes. Okay, and so the last kind of series is the Bound by Chronicles series by Cora Riley. I have these ones. I think I only have the first 4 in this series, but the first one is Bound by Honor. And this is a mafia romance series, and the first book follows Arya, and she's been like betrothed to this capo in New York, and he's just known for being this like bad person, and she's very scared of him. But when they get married, he kind of like shows softer sides of him to her, and he kind of is really only kind of nice to her. And I really, really like this. This is a quick read, and the action kind of goes on more towards the end of the book. But definitely if you like dark romance, it's more mafia vibes, I think you would really enjoy this book. That is the end of this video. I hope you liked all of these recommendations. Definitely in the comments below, let me know if you've read these books or what recommendations you would give me. And I just hope you have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.